Welcome back to the Tahoe Outdoor Show. I am here in Reno at Bobos Ski, Board and Patio with Scott, who is a shop technician, about to tell us a little bit about the new Jupiter machine that they're using that is going to help him increase the volume and get some really beautifully tuned skis. Thanks for joining us, Scott.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about your process now that you've added this machine. How does that change your normal tuning process?
So this is primarily for stone grind tunes, race tunes, high-end tunes on skis. This machine is gonna do what we could do in the past with our old machines, but it's gonna do it much more efficiently, and it's gonna take a little bit of the human error out of it.
Okay, so much more consistent.
It's gonna tune much more consistent.
Okay.
We're gonna be able to know exactly how it got tuned last time.
Nice. Now it doesn't take the process of actual waxing. You wax the ski after it comes out of this, right?
Yep, we still finish everything by hand. We're still making sure the edges are detuned and deburred, and we're still making sure it has wax. We're doing that ourselves.
That's fantastic. And what you're hoping to do, you were speaking a little bit about this before, is to be able to turn skis back around to their clients.
Yep.
Next day or in a couple of days, as soon as possible, obviously within.
Yeah, ideally this season we're aiming for a 24-hour turnaround. So we get a lot of people that fly into Reno and they bring their skis here. They're gonna go up to the mountain the next day. We wanna try and accommodate that this year.
Nice. And
we've had a really big last few years, and this will hopefully help us keep up.
I was gonna say, you certainly made a big investment in making that happen. So if you wanna get your skis tuned this year, Bobos is the place to go for sure. Scott,
Absolutely.
is there something about this machine that is particularly neat and engaging that maybe you as a shop tech that have been working on skis for so long are like, wow, this is cool?
Just the endless options of it. We can put, we can completely customize the pattern all the way across the stone for what we want to do to the ski. And it has a new feature called variable edge, which means as we go down the ski, you can change the edge angle. So maybe if you're a mellow skier, you go out a couple times each season, we can make that tip and tail a little less of an aggressive edge, just so that it's gonna make it nice and easy for you to turn. If you're a racer, we can do a really sharp edge underfoot and then give you just normal edges towards the tip and tail, so you're not gonna rip your legs off.
Yeah, and if you're a park skier, does it detune skis as well?
Yeah. Yep, I would use that. I would recommend that variable edge for park skiers as well.
That's what I was thinking. When you mentioned that, I'm like, that'd be great for getting on a rail.
Yeah, and then, and then at the end, just because we're still messing around with the machine, we're still always gonna check it by hand. We're still always gonna make sure that it's detuned in the right spots.
So Scott, besides this, you say you pull the ski out of this, it's fully tuned, and then you wax it. Tell us a little bit about that part of your setup, because I know you have the Future Wax, which is also an amazing tool.
Yeah, another Winter Steiger machine. We got that last season and we've really dialed it in. We can use that to do iron waxes on skis, and we can actually go even further beyond that. We can get the wax to penetrate the base even better than anybody could with an iron.
Well, if you want some consistency in your tunes, next time, Bobos is the place to go down here in Reno. Scott, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
The Jupiter machine, this is it. Hopefully we've been able to show you some images from it, because it is an amazing piece of equipment. Thanks for joining us at the Tahoe Outdoor Show.